Well, here we are. Yes, we're back in the vinyl business here on a Saturday. Cheers. Mixing things up. Schedule's been a little upside down. Hanging with these guys right here. The Black Angels from 2023. Levitation sessions. Yeah, have a blast. You'll be levitated. I guarantee it. Anyway, what do we got going on? Take a look over here. All right. Along here. Over here. Yeah, so just put all these shelves together between last Friday and then Sunday, and then I found myself down in a back foyer leading to the cellar painting for Patty one last time. So the painters have finished here. The floor refinishing, people are coming to do the hardwood on the main floor and the second floor bedrooms, and then we're moving on in. We'll be in full time here in about 2 weeks. So anyway, I've been staying here though, keeping an eye on things, security. And yeah, here at MGK Estates. So yeah, pretty happy with the way this has turned out. This area, you got these two skylights here, but this area here gets virtually no direct sunlight. So I thought this is the best place. This is the only thing right now that's going to remain in place. The rest, it's just, still like all the CDs are over there. I got to do some unpacking, and but things are coming together, right? There's one of my CD racks. Old TV set down there. So the speakers are over here at one end. So I just put those here today. I'll tell you what the first record was. I played a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I just put them over here so I can sit back here like the Maxell guy and just get blown away with the levitation sounds of the Black Angels right there. So anyway, it is, I should warn you, for safety reasons, it is a blasting area on a Saturday. So have a blast. Do it. Just stay safe, man. So, shut this turntable down. Oh, yes. Let's get to the Saturday cheers. So, yeah, like I said, I've been putting stuff together, but I haven't figured out where to put the old beer fridge yet. There it is. All right. Haven't plugged it in yet. There's the guitar lamp coming to life. Yes. So, anyway, slumming it here with the cooler. Let's do it. Yeah, we're having a meeting at the Utica Club today. It's great. All right, so we're moving around here. Yeah, let's get situated. All right, okay. So anyway, yeah, it's been a pretty good week. Like I said, this feels like mile 25 in a marathon, and I've done a few of them, and I can tell you, I know what that feels like. And it's a good feeling because you only have 1 mile to go. Well, 1.2 to be precise, but who's counting, right? It's Saturday. I don't have to do any math. Oh, God, there it is. That sweet sound. Yes, this meeting of the Utica Club. Haven't had a meeting of the Utica Club in a while, so this one, we'll call it the session. Oh, yeah, cheers to you. Cheers to you, my friends. So anyway, speaking of friends, I got a few. What is it here? Yeah. This guy. Yeah, my lo-fi slides. Craig over at the Spirit of Vinyl. So right now he's at 255,000 subscribers. That's not enough. Get him to 256. Hit that subscribe button. Do it tonight. It doesn't cost you anything. It's not a pledge drive. It's a pledge drive for subscribers though, I guess, in essence. So yeah, give him a sub and get over there and see Craig. He was getting into it last night. Fun guy. He's down in Tennessee. So he sent me a box. That's a magic box. I'm going to get scissors for this because last time I tried to do this, we almost had a safety issue in the blasting zone. Yeah, it was a violent unboxing. God, all right, looks like Craig's done a fantastic job here. Try not to stab myself. That wouldn't be good. Don, the old goat, he just flicks the old switchblade knife around, does his MacGyver routine. Hello, Don. All right. Don does that Pac-Man thing. Jesus Christ, there we go. All right. Yeah. Oh, we got a little note here. That's pretty cool. Hey, Mike, hope this finds you well. A few weeks ago, you commented on one of my videos that you need some Megadeth. I had an extra copy, although this is an unofficial press. Sounds a little compressed. It should do the job. Enjoy. One of the greatest thrash metal albums of all time. That's great because I was listening to some thrash metal last night. Call me the king of eclectic. I don't know. Congrats on the house, and thanks for all your support, Craig. Craig, you deserve the support, and you deserve 256,000 subscribers. So please If you haven't done it already, get over there and subscribe. It's real easy. Nice packaging here. With Colton was here, this would be an all-you-can-eat buffet. Colton's not moving in, though, for 2 more weeks. Oh, yeah, Rust in Peace. I've heard of this album. But, yeah, I'm thinking the other one, Peace Sells, Who's Buying, but I have heard of this. Man, amazing artwork, these guys. That's a lot of metal artwork is just great. Attack from Down Under. Keith there, he shows a lot of this stuff, too. There's another channel, if you don't know it, Attack from Down Under. Get down there, get down under and listen to some thrash metal with Keith. But right now we're talking about Craig. And I want to thank you so much for doing this, Craig. That's really amazing. And yeah, I hope you can come to the party next summer. I know you alluded you may be able to come. You and Mrs. Spirit of Vinyl. So come on up here and do it. Look at that beautiful blue vinyl. Oh, that's nice. Compressed or not, Craig, I think I'll enjoy it. Oh yeah, beautiful. Radioactive zone. It's a blasting zone and it's also radioactive, but I seem to be surviving here on a Saturday. It's pretty good. Nice poster of the boys. Oh, this is just an inner sleeve. There's Dave Mustaine looking good. So thank you, Craig, for that. Wonderful, wonderful. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, got some other stuff here. Where is he here? This guy. A is for Alice, B is for Bob. C is for Alice Cooper, I guess. I don't know. Steve likes to file his records by the first name. No one else does that, but Steve does. Anyway, there he is, and he sent me this. He was down in Tucson. So Steve's going to be getting out of Chicago. As he calls it, it's a war zone. He's out. He's going down to Tucson. He's going to have sun all the time and work on his tan, get an embryonic tan, nice and white. So anyway, he's going down there. He's going to be just living in Tucson. So he sent me a postcard. He's been working on a house down there. Well, he's not working on it. He's got some guys doing it. So anyway, he said his flight was delayed 30 minutes. But, anyway, this and that. And can't wait to be there full time. Well, I can't wait to visit you there full time, Steve. Come down there and bring my Hawaiian Tropic and work on my tan. What else did I get this week? Oh, yes. So this guy... Big lo-fi slideshow. That phrase coined by none other than the embryonic robot, Brian. He called it a lo-fi slideshow. I really like that. It is kind of lo-fi and it's low budget. Like this, $6.50 for a 6-pack. Yeah, well, I'm a buyer for a living. I like a deal. So anyway, there you go. It's my friend. There he is. It's Ed on my turntable at 215,000 subscribers. Come on, people. 216, 217. Do it. It just takes a couple more, and he could be at 220,000 tonight. So do it. Get over there. So he sent me this envelope. I don't know what's in it. Hopefully it's nothing hazardous. We're in a radioactive zone. Get that open. Yeah, big week, man. And yeah, Ed just got back from a cruise, so I know what these are. A bunch of postcards. So he was on a cruise over in Greece. Never been. Patty and I and Caroline, we've taken several cruises. Well, right from our honeymoon, we were into the cruises. So Caribbean, Bermuda, I've been all over, but never over there in Greece like Ed. So there you go, Santorini, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. These are going to go in the first rotation. I'm going to have postcards all around in here, but anyway, these will be in the first rotation, Ed. So what I always do with my postcards, I always put up a bunch for a few months, and then I take them down, put them in a box, and put up a bunch more because I have a couple thousand of them. I've been collecting them since I was a kid. Greece, like the blue roof. Oh, then they went to Turkey too. Here we go. That's beautiful. I can't even pronounce the name of that. Kusadasi. Anyway, there's the cruise ships there in port. Pretty cool. Ed was probably there commandeering it. Probably took over like the captain. Anyway, there he is in Turkey. So Turkey and Greece. So yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool. He was all over the place. That beautiful architecture. Really amazing. Yeah, so there we go. And yeah, that's going to do it for the stuff in the mail. But it's not going to do it for these shout outs big time. This guy right here, Mark over at Twanger's Turntable. There he is in Brockville. That's my hometown. That's Blockhouse Island. That's the St. Lawrence River. Brockville, the gateway to the Thousand Islands. And so Mark and his wife, they were down there. Mark lives in Montreal. That's a 2-hour drive and a bit, straight down the 401 freeway. And there they were. They spent the day in Brockville. He made this video, and it's right here, just called Beautiful Brockville. In fact, it's a blast, right? Anyway, so there he is. He made this great video. It was like, this should be on the Brockville Board of Tourism, man, to get people to come there. Just beautiful. It was a late September day, beautiful sunshine. And there he is, rocking out at Blockhouse Island. That's directly there off of King Street down at the waterfront. Just beautiful. Water Street, actually, is the street that runs parallel to the river there. And so then he was in the railway tunnel. You go watch it. I'll leave a link in the description for Mark's video of Brockville. Fantastic guy. I've been subscribed to Mark for probably 3 years. I mean, I started doing these videos in 2021, and Mark entered my first contest with his wife. So that's where I met a few of you guys. So anyway, yeah, we're in for the long haul, right? So what else here? So yeah, what did I listen to first here? Bam, here it is. I don't want the suspense to go on any longer. Here it is, supergroup here. Stomo Yamashita, led by Stomo Yamashita. Steve Winwood is in it singing. Michael Shreve on drums. Who else is on here? Klaus Schultz is on here, the Krautrock guy. There's the book in here. Yes, still have the book. There's Stomo Yamashita. All right. Who else is here? There's the whole lineup right there. Klaus Schultz. Al Di Meola's on this. So it's just a weird, ethereal, kind of spacey. You got to check it out. Crossing the Line. Look that song up. You will not be disappointed. So yeah, my friend Dave Atkinson, he was like it was in a text or something. What are you going to listen to first, right? And I don't know. I just kind of, yeah, it's a tough question, you know. Wanted to hear what the room sounds like, the acoustics and all of that. And it turns out this was absolutely perfect. I listened to this earlier today. Just took the turntable up today around noon. So I've been spinning some records this afternoon, just kind of unpacking some stuff too up here. So Go, the name of this group, and super group, they did this one. And then there's a live album, I think, after this. 1976, this came out. Just really great. There they are hanging out on the back. There's Stomo. And there's I don't know who that guy is. Is it Michael Shreve? Not sure. But anyway, there's Stevie Winwood right there. So they're having some lunch or doing stuff, talking about the album and talking about getting psychedelic. And this is kind of psychedelic. It's out there. It's really different. Just give it a shot. Again, the track, Crossing the Line. Look that up. Stomo Yamashita, Go. You go over there and do it. Listen to it. So the first record I did spin on the turntable. Bunch of CDs I listened to. This is more psychedelic stuff. Samand. This was sent to me actually by Steve. Over at A is for Alice. B is for Bob. There he is right there flying around. Steve. Yeah, Samand. Really cool. Track on this you want to look up is called Dove. Clock's in at 10:53. Really great. David Atkinson just showed a Samand video in his latest video actually. This one's for Embryonic. It's Unknown Pleasures, Joy Division's first debut. And it was followed up by this. I can show some records now because there they are, unpacked. Closer was the follow-up. So anyway, yeah, it's a Factory Records product. So Joy Division, the happy-go-lucky late great Ian Curtis on vocals. I bet she was fun at parties, man. So upbeat. Anyway, yeah, here we go. I was listening to this last night. It was Friday night. It was time to turn it up and crank it up. So I don't listen to a lot of this stuff anymore. In my club days, early 90s, late 80s, there was a club called Rock and Roll Heaven when I lived in Toronto. I used to go there once in a while, listen to stuff like this. This is the Metallica's debut, I believe, actually. 1983, the release on this one. It's just comes in hot and it doesn't let up. Hit the Lights, Four Horsemen, right into the end here. Seek and Destroy and Metal Militia. Really good. I bet you Craig over at Spirit of Vinyl listens to this once in a while. Kill 'Em All, right there. So Metallica. And dialing things back a bit with Grace Jones, Living the Island Life, really excellent. I'm not sure, early 85, the release on this one on the Island label. And I Need a Man on this, opens up with La Vie en Rose. And Pull Up to the Bumper, that was a club hit in the early 80s. So yeah, it's a cool track. Kind of borders on disco. I think Sade, disco, you got some Grace Jones. I don't know, maybe that's not accurate, but that's how I hear it. Hey, I just had a Buffalo Summer, and then Steve, the infamous bin of CDs, I'm not going to show it again, that he sent me a year ago, then when he was purging. So this looked interesting, so I threw this on the other night. Thursday night I listened to this. And yeah, these guys are actually from Germany. I think they're from Germany. No, they're British guys. What am I saying? So anyway, this album here, Buffalo Summer, Second Son, released in 2016. If you like the Black Crowes, you're definitely going to dig this. Really, really cool. That kind of, I don't know, bluesy rock. There's a futuristic looking Buffalo maybe, right? Buffalo Summer. Inside here, it's just the lyric sheets. Yeah, and there's the band right there. So Buffalo Summer. If you're into Black Crowes, definitely look this up. Or Rival Sons, very similar to that too. It's traditional bluesy rock, really good. And come on over next July for the party, and we'll have a Buffalo summer, right? What else we got here? Sky's Gone Out. This is another embryonic classic right here. Early 80s, this one. Daniel Ash, Kevin Haskins, David J., and Peter Murphy. And three of the guys without Peter Murphy formed Love and Rockets, their debut here, If There's a Heaven Above. So I listened to this, which is really far out. It takes you different places, and then it comes back, and it's more just straight up like a cover of Ziggy Stardust, David Bowie classic on here. Like Artesia Nick, Kick in the Eye, Swing the Heartache. It's Spirit. It's just the tempo changes a lot on this. It's experimental, kind of avant-garde at points, and then again it becomes traditional, really cool psych guitar stuff like they later did on this one. Anyway, so there you go, two there. I have myself a psychedelic Sunday last Sunday. This is a Pink Floyd movie soundtrack called More. I think this came out in 1969. Cirrus Minor is the opening track. That's a really cool one. So yeah, really far out. There you go. Soundtrack from the film More. Speaking of Dave Atkinson and some of those guys and Steve and myself, there we are right there at the Embryonic Fashion Show. Just thought I'd show that again. So yeah, Embryonic. That winter coat, it's sold out, but his friend Gary Newman got a copy. He's a big fan of the Embryonic fashion icon, and he wears a lot of Brian's designs. So I know Gary Newman ordered 2 of those winter coats because he wanted to have a spare one. So that's really smart thinking, Gary. There you go, Velvet Underground. This was last Sunday, and the Psychedelic Sunday continued. So this is a best of right here. It's the music of Lou Reed, and I'm waiting for the man, Femme Fatale. All Tomorrow's Parties, probably one of my favorites, and Sweet Jane. Yeah, really good. That's a really good best of collection. Anyway, oh yeah, speaking of people named Gary, there's Gary right there, and Brian going no logo as usual. All right, you can see how they're friends, right? Like really, really good fashion sense, the two of them, right? Like bookends in the fashion world, Brian and Gary Newman. Anyway, yeah, some reggae on last Sunday because it was like 80 degrees, really totally unseasonable. So it was time to throw some of this on. Yeah, so it's dub stuff with Augustus Pablo. Really just, blaze one and get down with that, right? In the blasting zone. And as the work week started, shout out to Trevor at Flat Round and Spun. I think he knows Tad Doyle because he lives in Seattle. So anyway, this is 8-Way Santa. I think this might be their debut on the Sub Pop label. Here, 1991, 92, I want to say this one. A couple of key tracks on this, Jinx and Hedgehog, both really good. So yeah, that's Tad, 8-Way Santa. Tad Doyle, see it, the all-you-can-eat buffet. All right, and then this is last Saturday night. This one, you hear the tracks, Rebel Yell on the radio, over and over again, but there's a lot of other good songs on here that you never hear on the radio, like Blue Highway, that's great. The Dead Next Door, Crank Call. I listened to this all the way through. All these memories of high school came back to me. Just chilling like Bob Dylan by myself. And it's Rebel Yell. This is second or third release right here. So yeah, really, really awesome record. This is a CD. 1983, the release on this one. So yeah, I was probably around 10th grade when that thing came out. And that's going to do it. So that's a Saturday cheers. From me here at the Utica Club. By myself because Colton's not here for the Utica Club meeting. But he'll be over here soon. So anyway, whatever you're doing on a Saturday, I hope it's fantastic. And again, I'll leave the link for Mark over at Twanger's Turntable in the description. Take a tour of Brockville. You won't be disappointed. I lived there for a long time. Born and raised there. It's a great place. It hasn't changed a whole lot. And so there's your tourism recommendation for the day. So anyway, there you go. I will see you in the next video.